Yo, 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 yo. Hey, welcome. I know it took a long time for me to post another video, but before I do that, let me get y'all the two channels that I want y'all to subscribe. Is to my two boys, King Noah the Kid, King Riley the Kid. They have their own YouTube channels. One's about restaurants, the other one is about singing monsters. It's nice for the kids to see if you have kids, and just young people doing what they have to do. And I'm proud of both of them. Now that I got that out the way. So, yeah, the last video I said that the Knicks was going to beat Boston and the Lakers was going to beat the Timberwolves. Apparently both of them lost, and it was bad for my Knicks. My Knicks got blown out the first game. They won the second one. Right now it's like 1-2, but it's a long season. Lakers, they're right now undefeated. If I had to pick an MVP right now for the league, it would probably have to be Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis has been hooping for these last 3 games that they've been playing. It's been a real interesting season. Teams that's supposed to be winning, they're not winning. Some of them got to gel together, but it's a long season. We can get with that. But my video today is more of my personal opinion, but I know a lot of people are going to say something different. This is my top 5 players of the NBA. This is going to be the video that I'm going to do today. So, like, before I made that list, there's been a lot of superstars in the NBA. Some paved the way, so many different legends. Back in the day, the NBA made a top 50 in 1996. And then a few years later, back in the 2021, 2022 season, they made a top 75. But these are my greatest players, my top 5. Like, we can argue, you can put a comment below, follow my page, follow me. Yeah. Number 5, Jason Kidd. Like I said, this is my personal favorite point guard ever. Jason Kidd. I was a big Nets fan when I was younger. I also love the Knicks, but I was big on Jason Kidd's career. So wherever he went, that's where I used to go. With him, he played for 19 seasons. He was in the Hall of Fame. He got 17,529 points. He had 8,725 rebounds and 12,091 assists. He's a 2-time NBA champ. He had one as a player in 2011. They upset Miami. And then he also had one as an assistant coach for the Lakers. He was a 10-time All-Star. He was a 5-time first NBA All-Team, 4-time All-Defensive Team, and he was a co-rookie of the year. He was a 5-time assist leader, and his jersey did get retired with they were the New Jersey Nets, but they are the Brooklyn Nets, and that's my number 5. Number 4 gets interesting because a lot of people would have him number 1 in their list, but on my personal list, it's LeBron James. He's number 4. He's still currently playing 22 seasons. It's absurd. He's the first player to actually play with his son. That's never been done in the NBA. I don't think anybody had longevity to be playing with their kid at this moment. But he's also a part of the top 75. He was an NBA top 75. The anniversary team. He's a 4-time champ. He's a 4-time Finals MVP. So he did win everywhere he's been. He's won for the Lakers. He won for the Miami Heat, and he also won one in Cleveland. It's great. He was a Rookie of the Year. He was a 1-time scoring champ. He passed the record that no one thought was going to be broken. He passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the all-time scoring leader. He's currently with 40,000 points right now. But that's LeBron James. A lot of people have him as number 1. He's my number 4. We can argue. Like I said, you can comment below. Number 3, the late, great Kobe Bryant. I have him as my number 3. A lot of people had him as number 1. They grew up around him. I actually grew up to watch Kobe. He came in the league in 96. He's a 5-time champ. He got 2-time Finals MVP. He was a 1-time MVP. I feel like he got robbed one year because Steve Nash won MVP when Kobe had a better year than him. Look at the numbers. Also, he's a 9-time All-Defensive Team. He's a 2-time scoring champ. He won the dunk title in '96. But let's be honest, the dunk competition back then wasn't the greatest. But you know, if you go back, there was more missed dunks than made dunks. If you go back to that dunk contest, but I'm not gonna knock him for that. Only player in Laker history to have two numbers retired, number 8 and 24. If you look at the numbers, they're like identical when he wore number 8 and when he wore number 24. You know, his career, he's number 4 all time on the scoring list. Like, so you gotta think about it. A lot of people call him a Chuck, but at the time, who was he passing the ball to? But all right, number 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Granted, I wasn't really born watching him play, but if I go back and look at the highlights, this man was a dog. Anybody that wants the perfect basketball career, follow Kareem. He won everywhere from high school, college, NBA. He's the only person, you know, to say that he won everywhere and went undefeated. Everywhere. Except, well, you know, the NBA, you can't go 82-0. It's never been done yet. But he was so dominant, they stopped him from dunking. Then he came up with the most impossible shot ever, the sky hook. You see a lot of people try to do it, but it's never going to be the same. With his accolades, he is a 6-time NBA champ, 2 times Finals MVP, 6-time MVP. I feel like the MVP should be called the Kareem Award instead of the Michael Jordan Award, but that's my opinion. He was also a rebound leader, blocks leader, 2nd all-time on the scoring list. LeBron, like I said, LeBron passed him, but he's 2nd all-time. Never shot a 3. That's what makes it, like, crazy. He never had a 3 in his career. But, you know, he was a dog. Number 1, I would say the GOAT. But, you know, some people would say LeBron's the GOAT, but it's Michael Jordan. Number 1 is Michael Jordan on my list. I did get to see him play, but I didn't get to see him from '84 to his first couple of rings. But I did get to see him play. I got to watch highlights. I got to see how great this man was. People still wear his shoes to this day. People that argue that LeBron is better probably don't even own a pair of LeBrons, but they own a pair of Jordans, which is crazy. But with Jordan, he is a 6-time champion with the Bulls. Never moved to another team to win a championship, but he was 6-time. He's a 6-time Finals MVP for those Bulls. He's a 5-time MVP. This is why I said Kareem should have had the MVP award, because he got 6, Jordan got 5. But he was a Defensive Player of the Year. He was a 9-time All-Defensive Team, Rookie of the Year, 10-time scoring champ, 3-time steals leader, 2-time dunk champion. At that time, him and Dominique had by far one of the greatest dunk contests. Just go back and look at it. The 80s, they was electrified at that time. When you say who's the GOAT, to me, I'm going to say Jordan. Jordan is number 1 on my list. You can argue, like I said, you can put your top 5 together. This is mine. So, thank y'all for y'all time. Thank y'all.